Hey everybody, happy Wicked Wednesday and welcome to Shivers. With Easter coming up this weekend, I want to take an opportunity to dive deep into this weird holiday, understanding the folklore behind the Easter Bunny and the ties to religious holidays that most people celebrate. I did talk about Easter folklore a little bit last year, but we're diving deeper now. So, from the religious side of things, traditionally Easter has always been a Catholic holiday celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ after a 40-day Lenten period. Fat Tuesday, or Mardi Gras, marks the last day where you're allowed to eat and drink whatever you want, and then Lent begins, making you sacrifice something, typically junk food in our modern times, that you can't do or have until Easter. You'll see many pastel colors during the Easter season, but white is the main color associated with the Easter itself, primarily due to Mother Mary and her innocence. The month of April itself was called Estoyermoneth, or Esther month, after the Anglo-Saxon goddess Esther. A pagan festival of spring in the name of the goddess has been assimilated into the Christian celebration of the resurrection of Christ. Recent archaeological research appears to confirm the worship of Esther in parts of England and Germany, with the hare as her main symbol. The Easter Bunny, therefore, seems to recall these pre-Christian celebrations of spring. For the Easter Bunny a little bit deeper, the rabbit, or the hare, has been a religiously affiliated animal since the dawn of time. Many religious people would sacrifice rabbits in rituals, and others would honor and respect the rabbits. In ancient Greece, the hare became a symbol of love and lust, as with the goddess of love, Aphrodite, using the hare to represent love, and her son, Eros, using the hare to represent lustful desires. This is why we see many texts depicting Mother Mary holding a white hare, to symbolize her overcoming her sexual desires and remaining innocent. In early England and Germany, many folk traditions believed that the hare was a sacred animal, and anyone who could catch one and eat it would have bountiful health. On Easter, these areas would go on a hare hunt to find and catch a rabbit to have as their Easter meal. Folklore also says that witches would take the form of rabbits and would steal crops and poison cows in the town, would then decide to capture and eat or kill as many rabbits as they could to rid the town of witches and fill themselves with health. For Easter itself, the Germans would host Osterfeuer, or Easter fire, a celebration in Germany involving large or outdoor bonfires meant to scare witches away. In Sweden, popular folklore states that at Easter, the witches all fly away on their broomsticks to feast and dance with the devil on the legendary island of Balkula in the Baltic Sea. The Easter Bunny first arrived in America in 1700s with German immigrants who settled in Pennsylvania and transported their tradition of an egg-laying hare called Osterhaus or Osterhaus, a magical rabbit representing all of the good the animal was thought to bring to whoever would come to town on Easter morning and would leave colorful eggs behind. Their children made nests in which this creature could lay its colorful eggs, and eventually the custom spread across the United States, and the fabled rabbit's Easter morning deliveries expanded to include chocolate and other types of candy and gifts, while decorated baskets replaced nests. Additionally, children often left out carrots for the bunny in case he got hungry from all of the hopping. For the tradition of collecting eggs, Easter eggs are likely linked to pagan traditions. The egg, an ancient symbol of new life, has been associated with pagan festivals celebrating spring. From a Christian perspective, Easter eggs are said to represent Jesus' emergence from the tomb and resurrection. Decorating eggs for Easter is a tradition that dates back to at least the 13th century. One explanation for this custom is that eggs were formerly a forbidden food during Lent, so people would paint and decorate them to mark the end of the period of penance and fasting, and then eat them on Easter as the celebration. For candy, as we mentioned, the colorful eggs and the magical rabbit have expanded to include candy and other gifts. But candy, Easter is the second most prosperous time of year for candy companies, second to Halloween. In modern times, many people give up junk food or candy for Lent, so they reward themselves with it on Easter Sunday. For flowers, a lot of times, at least in the Northeast specifically, you'll see flower tents pop up where you can buy flowers for Easter. A lot of them are themed. This is really the time of spring. So a lot of people just think Easter is associated with spring and flowers, but there are more deeper meanings for it. So white lilies are a sign of purity and have become the Catholic faith's symbol for the newness of spring brought forth by the resurrection of Jesus. Flowers and eggs together represent female fertility and were often brought to women on Easter or on the first day of spring to bless them with luck on starting a family and a new life symbol. So that is all for our conversation today on Easter, this strange holiday that we celebrate every year, that we grew up celebrating, that we've participated in. Many people throughout these years will also eat ham specifically on Easter, and the pig is also thought to bring good luck. If you are superstitious at all for the new year, you'll know that you should only eat pig because they scratch forward, and you shouldn't eat chicken because they scratch backwards. So part of that superstition bleeds over into Easter. So with the pig, the pork, the ham, scratching forward towards new seasons, new beginnings, new life, all newness. So if nothing else, use Easter as a marking of newness for your holidays, a welcoming of spring, a welcoming of new times. And remember that all of this stuff, yet again, comes from the pagans. So I hope you found that interesting, and thank you again for listening. I am now offering a number of services through my website, which is just shivershaunted.com. I'm offering one-on-one tarot readings, paranormal investigations, group events through my meetup as well, a number of other things. So please go check out my website. I will also be doing some more in-person readings and classes at Solely Holistic. So if you're local to the Raleigh area, then please come stop by, say hi. Almost all of my events are available for virtual as well. So if you live on the complete opposite side of the world, you're still more than welcome to join through Zoom, through Google Meets. We'll work with you to figure it out. So thank you again for listening, and hope you have a wonderful Wicked Wednesday and a happy Easter.